Ahoy, me hearties! It be your Captain Scorpy here with a wee speedrunning guide. So, what we're going to be doing today is I've done Silksong complete it in under 5 hours achievement. I've done this now twice. I did it the first time just to get the achievement, and now I've done it a second time for the purposes of making this tutorial video, which is going to have it all. This is going to be about a 2 hour long video, so I will leave the markers down below to get you to the certain points that you might be stuck at. Just as a quick note, this is an edited video. I have edited it to make it look seamless. I did not do this in one run, right? I did do it in one run, but what I mean is, there's lots of times where I died. You're going to notice that sometimes when I exit and enter a room, my health might change or my silk might change. That's an editing process. That's because I went, well, I've died tons of times to this boss, or I've died tons of times to this part. We're just going to skip to the good stuff, okay? Just to actually show you what you're meant to do. The traversing parts are going to be sped up just for ease of quickness, but I have left the boss battles, apart from Moss Mother, as normal standard, time. So yeah, again, just a few notes. The only three tools we're going to need for this are Fleabrew, Cogfly, and the mirror that you get from Trobbio. We are going to get 8 Mask Shards, and we're not going to get any spills. So there you are. Obviously, in order to get the Fleabrew, we are going to need to get 5 Fleas. We're also going to upgrade our needle twice, which means we will need a pale oil. We are also going to need 1 Craftmetal as well as 1 memory locket too. And we are going to get 1 Eva upgrade as well. So cool. So let's just get right into it. So here we are, just at the main menu, start game, new game, and we play classic because we're not doing Steel Soul, because we're not masochists. At least, not yet. Maybe that'll come in a later video. Who knows? So poor wee Hornet wakes up, and as I said, I put this on 500% speed just to get through this quickly. We just do the normal thing, and you may notice me doing the diagonal jumps constantly. That's just to get a little bit of speed boosting. As by doing that, you actually do go a little bit quicker than you would if you run. And yeah, we're just going through Moss Grotto as normal. Nothing really special here. Just go, make our way up, get to the chapel, get to Moss Mother, beat the crap out of her, done. I get a face tanked a lot here because, yeah, in my first run, I think I did it almost hit. Listen, is this one? I'm just like, yeah, let's just go for it. Just me, don't care. Because, small smother. So the plan here is to go from here to the Marrow, where we're actually going to go up, not down. We're going to avoid the arena, where you can see me doing diagonal jumps, and as we're going up. And how we avoid the arena is like this. You'll see as we get to it. So we're going to go to this side room here, we're going to grab some rosaries, and we're going to come out. And I've slowed this one down just to show you exactly what we're doing. So I'm just getting rid of this guy to make it easier. You don't have to, again. There's a lot of things in this where if you're feeling confident, just go for it. But if you want to take your time and be a bit more safer, then here we go. Right, that golden arch. Wait for him to get to that top part. Boom. Diagonal pogo, and up we go. Yep. And that's us. We are pretty much done with the Marrow. So we go round to Mossholm. We're going to go up here, and we're going to go to the left. We're going to break this wall because we want to pick up this relic. Actually, I forgot about the relics. I never actually mentioned that we were getting some relics in the intro. If we go down here and we make sure, well, we get some rosaries and we make sure the lift is activated, and then we just go on to fight the Bellbeast. No, oh sorry, not yet. We need Silkspear for that. So my apologies, but yes, we go get Silkspear and then we go and fight the Bellbeast. See, I'm speeding away that I'm getting too far ahead of myself. And you may even notice that as I get here, yeah, I had that because I died. But yeah, it's Bellbeast, you know yourself. when he's up in the air, you can actually hit him 4 times, so twice up in the air and then 2 when he lands. Always take your time to smack him here when he throws his balls about. Naughty boy, throwing his balls about, how dare he. And then when he's on the ground, smack twice, pogo for a 3rd hit. Bum bum, pogo. Or, you know, contact damage. You will notice I take a lot of contact damage in this game. I am not proud of it, but you know what? Doesn't matter how dirty a fight gets, doesn't matter how hard the struggle is, as long as we win in the end. That's all that matters. Now I've got to hit him there. You can also throw in a Silkspear if you're, again, feeling confident. Like, if you feel like you don't need healing, and you can go for that extra damage, go for it. It's your game, it's up to you how you want to play it. But yeah, with this setup, we should be able to well complete it under 5 hours. As I said, even taking our time and stuff like that. The only time you wouldn't want to do that kind of thing is if you're truly going for a proper speedrun record. So obviously, yes, you want to do everything perfectly, but for just one achievement, it's fine. We can dawdle a little. So yep, up, and up we go. Get our silk. Job done. So we've got our Silkspear and our first silk cart. We've got the Bellbeast now. And when you get a bell seat like that, we just exit and then come back in so the animation finishes. Now we're going up here because we actually do want an unlockable. We're not going to deep docks just yet, because you'll see what the unlockable is. Remember what I said that we need to collect? We need to collect 5 what? That's right, 5 fleas. And obviously I fell at the first attempt there, so I had to go back. Oh! So that's 1 of 5. Get those rosaries. Bump. Down we go. Now we're going to enter Hunter's March, and we're going to do this mini-boss, which, just be careful, just jump away from him when he spines, go under him when he jumps. Just be aware of that, smack him about, do a little bit of platforming, and the reason why we're going to, and again, you notice I died there, and the reason why we're doing this, boom, Flea 2. Woo! So that's why we do that, to get our second Flea. Don't fall. Now we go along, we'll go to deep docks. Yep, and again, you notice me doing the jumping thing. There is a skip here where you can use that guy to get up to those platforms, but I don't know how to do it, so I'd rather just do it the normal way, just for quickness. That's the thing, guys. All these skips are for like kind of a little bit of quickness. If you're not confident with them, just go the normal route. You still have time. And as I say, we go up here, we do this arena. Boom, done. And we go our way down and to the side. And this is where we'll get our dash. Our swift step. And I forgot to go left. Because there's a flea over there. But it's okay, we get that later. And I went the wrong way here when I should have went down here, because I go in here. Do a bit of platforming. Oh, another flea! Look at that! Oh, we've got 3 already. Yeah, I was looking to use a bench there, but I was like, oh, well, do you know what, never mind. Because this was a fight with Lace, so I wanted that bench because, just in case anything went wrong. With Lace, she moves a lot slowly, but obviously if you've not played it in a while, you might need a bit of getting used to her again. So what I do here is I'm just attacking her, dodging, attacking and dodging. So I'm just going in for quick hits, just one, not even 2, just 1, and then distance. 1, distance. I tried to Silkspear there and I messed up. So see that? Hit and away, hit and away. Just constant like that and healing when I can. Hit away. Oh, I went towards her that time. Again, I told you I love contact damage. So hit and away. Now we're on to phase 2 when she does that. and she's a lot easier to hit when she does that because she doesn't block or anything when she dashes down the way. So you can take advantage of that. And it's also annoying because both times I staggered her, I knocked her right into the lava. Now that does do damage to her, but probably not as much as if we can get like consecutive hits in. And there we go, less done. So remember, even though it's a speed run, haste, not speed. Right, again we leave, come back. And along we go. Now I do get, I think it's the X here, I get a wee bit lost, I forget where I'm going. Like, wait, where am I going? That's Chakra, wait, go down. And we're trying to go past the 4th chorus, and we're making our way up to the seamstress. And again, I need to do a bit of healing here, because I mess up. And get that. And the seamstress sends us on a wee mission to do the spines. Now remember, with the spines, they take 3 hits. So don't hit them twice too quickly. Wait for them to let go of their spines. 1, let them hit the spines. 2, let them hit the spines. And then, again, 3, let them hit the spines. Okay? So I did that in reverse. What I mean is, make sure the spines are out, hit, spines are out, hit, spines are out, hit. Because you want to pick up all the spines as much as possible. And there we go, wish is updated, and then you can just click to the menu and go back to the seamstress, because remember the game saves you at your last checkpoint. And now we have the cloak, and off we go, but wait, there's something I need to do first. So we're going to do this little platforming puzzle, and go up this way, because in here is a mask. And we get our first Mask Shard, 1 of 8. And we go all the way back down. There is a 4th chorus skip here. I don't know how to do it, and I only learned about it after making the video. So I've not done that. So I'm just doing the fight normally. And 4th chorus, just smack him in his big rune heat. Nice and easy, dodging that. Like I say, I didn't dodge it correctly. But it's fine. And then I like to add a wee Silkspear there, just for that extra damage. There we go, we're onto the second phase now. Dodge the flaming rocks, dodge the hand, and avoid the lava when he punches it, because I'm pretty sure there's a point here where I smash into the lava. There it is, told you. That's it, jump and dodge, jump and dodge, jump and smack him, jump and smack. And that's all we're continually doing. This is a very routine, rudimentary fight. And again, watch out for the fallen rocks. It's almost annoying when they do that thing where it's like, oh, they don't give you a platform and they're so far away from where you have to hit them. I think sometimes the AI just knows. It just knows how to annoy you. There we go, like it smacks me right where I was going to land. But we're not worried, we're not concerned. Yep, fallen rocks, but not everyone's dying. There's only one person dying today, Mr. 4th Chorus. That certainly is not I, Princess Hornet. So we go up there, smash the rock, to the other side, smash the rock, and then rock smashes 4th Chorus. Done. So from here you would normally go to Greymoor, but we don't want to do that. So we're going to unlock another bell stop, and then we're going to go all the way back to Bone Bottom, because remember we unlocked that lift? Well, this is why. We go up, we go along, we float away, we run past this boss, we go to the bottom here, hit the wall, get our second Mask Shard, 2 of 8. Back we go, all the way back. Now the reason why I'm running back is because I haven't created a save point anywhere. I really should have done one at Bone Bottom. That would have made things easier. Now we're going back to the deep docks, because what we're wanting to do here... Oh, this is where I forgot the Flea, so I'm going back to get the Flea. But we do need to go back to deep docks anyway. So we go back here, down this way, and then we're going up here. I think I remember. Yeah. Oh, we go to the Marrow. Oh yeah, because I was thinking, because I thought we had all the fleas. And we don't. So I exit out to go back here, because we also forgot about this flea up this way. Yep, so we go around here. I lose a lot of health, so I do a wee bit of just, you know, silk farming to get my health back up. And then we continue onwards, go down, and get our last flea. Because previously to this, I only got 4 of them. So yeah. And then go back down. There is something else at Deep Ducks Forget, but I forgot you need the cling grip for that, so that's why I was getting confused there. I was getting ahead of myself again. So we get our 5 fleas. We skip the entirety of Greymoor by doing this, and we get the Fleabrew. And then we just sit on the bench and equip it. Boom, done. And that's as a Bale Heart. So we unlock this one, and then we go on to Shellwood. Now Shellwood, we just do this part as normal, as you can see. And, yep, just a bit of platforming all the way along, through the arena. Smash him in the face. Nice and simple, nice and easy. And we unlock this bench here, just to be safe, just in case we need it. Come down. Just run past this, and we go up at the top here at this point, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the side, because again, at this little platforming section, at the end of it, another Mask Shard, 3 of 8. We're almost halfway there, guys. So we go up, and this here, we get to this point, if you hit R3, you do a taunt. Now, I didn't know this, but the taunt actually makes you hit, for the first hit since your taunt, it actually makes you hit for 50% more damage. It also pulls enemies towards you, and we're going to pull this little guy towards us, up into this corner. Oh, don't you fly away now. We need you. And this is going to be our second, well, technically our third skip, because we skipped Greymoor. But we jump up, and we're going to pogo off of him. And this means we don't need to do the sister Splinter fight. And then we just platform as normal. Up we go, up we go. And we get our cling grip. And now we are ready to run through and fight Widow. Now, one of the things about fighting Widow as well is as we go through, just go through all that wee bit, down this section, get some rosaries. And remember, you go, once you get down here, is the second bit to the side, you go down to get to Widow. Now, why that skip there is because I died to Widow, but one of the other things is, instead of talking to Widow, you can hit that R3 button to challenge them like you challenge Silk Mother, or Grandmother Silk rather, and it skips all the dialogue. So again, a few seconds saved, just anything for a bit of additional benefit. And Widow is relatively simple. It is a challenge for the first time. This is probably your first, other than Sister Splinter, for this run, this is your first proper boss. So you just want to hit him, or hit her, sorry, when she is, you know, when she's bringing the bells down the way. That's a good point to hit her. If you can time it right, when she does the ones diagonal, you can get her there as well. And when she scuttles on the ground, you can do a wee pogo. See that, like there? So, yeah, like that, because when she's got them diagonally, you kind of have to time it to move out from under them. And when they're going just normal down, you can just run right in. It's just when they dive, dash and jump away. I just get smacked here for no reason, because I'm telling you, I love that contact damage. I'm telling you, love the contact damage. We are not here for amazing pro gameplay. We are here just for speedrunning fun. Get that stagger in. See, I could not. I was fuming. I was raging when it bounced and hit me that way. But yeah, now we're on to phase 2, where everything gets a bit more faster. It gets a bit more bullet hellish. So again, you're just looking for where they're coming from and watching out for that slashing attack. She moves back, you jump over. So hit, 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 she moves back, jump over. You can kind of see the pattern. She moves back, jump over. See that? Just watch out for the bells as that's going on. Like, you know, I didn't. We can do everything perfectly a million times, and there's just one time where we just, you know, mess it up completely. And that's it, just keep at it. Just watch out for the speed. See that? We got right under it, so we can go in for those safe hits. Yeah, smacked here. It's okay. And there we go, the final hit. Boom, Whittle is done. So now this is a tricky part. Well, not this bit, because this is just, you know, platforming up the way to get, you know, our needle in. So now what we're going to do here, we're not going to go directly on with the story. We're going to pick up some things that we've left. And I'm going to show you them. Now that we have the needle in, we can actually go to Weave Nest Atla. And in addition, we can upgrade our, while we're at Bellheart, now that we've got it unlocked, we can upgrade our pin and sell a relic, which is what we're going to do. So down we go, through Bellheart, up we go, up to the Bin Master. Give us an upgrade, please. Thank you. Boom. Yep. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, I need to sell something. Because I nearly forgot. And this is where we go down to Bone Bottom. I believe we buy our mask. Yeah, we buy our mask, so that's us halfway there. We've got 4 of it. We go down here, back to Moss Grotto, up to Weave Nest Atla, and we go through. Now, some people don't do this, but I actually went and saw Eva because she does give you a little bit of an upgrade. I'm going to put the numbers up on the screen for a little bit here just now. But what Eva gives you is an upgrade of when you do 6 hits without being hit yourself, you get an upgrade of 1.25 damage. And we go through here, by the way, because here is another Mask Shard for this platforming section. And if you do 12 hits, you get an upgrade of 1.4 damage. So that means that when your needle is upgraded twice, you're actually effectively getting a 3rd needle upgrade for free, because you're doing anywhere between 16 and 18 damage depending on what percentage you're doing. So yeah, also when we're at Weave Nest Atla, we jumped up to collect a relic that we sold. We go buy the Craftmetal here, because we'll need that for much later on. We go to Deep Docks, because there's another thing that we get. We go over to the far side, we jump up to the top, because here's where we need Cling Grip to get to access this area. So we do this arena, just smash all the enemies about. Should be easy with our upgraded needle. Get rid of the Savage Beast Flies. Boom. Or I say Beast Flies, not the Savage one. Savage one's a big boy. Boom. We get another Mask Shard, and that's us got six masks in Act 1. Now we run through the bottom end of Grey Moor, because obviously we didn't fight a Grey Wing, so we don't have the boost up. I don't know why I paid for that, because we don't need it. But what I do is I go through this arena, because we want to run through, go to the halfway home, and sit there just in case anything happens. We go up here, run straight around, activate the lift, and up we go all the way to Sinner's Road. So if we die here, it means that we start back at the halfway home, and we can just get the lift to get an easy run back. Now, I tried something here. This is called the Timothy Chalamet skip, because the little guy goes... You know, you go, shower, shabaleh. Like that. So, what you're meant to do is you're meant to pogo onto him, float, pogo onto him again, and then pogo onto him a third time to get up there, onto that that platforming section just above him. I tried this so many times, couldn't do it, so in the end I just went, you know what, I'ma just go the normal way. But that's another skip if you want to try it yourself. There are videos and tutorials on it, I just couldn't get it. So we platform our way all the way up, we get rid of the annoying guys because they're very annoying. I actually hate these enemies the most, I think. They gave me the most trouble in this run. You can go down and do the platforming section and get that bench if you want, if you feel like you're struggling. Or you can just go on and if you feel like you're feeling brave and do the mist in one shot. There's honestly not a lot to say about the mist. You just have to run through it, find the little moth lights. I don't know if they're moths or fairies or whatever they are, but just find the little light creatures, play your needle in, and follow them where they go. Avoid the enemies, and just avoid the traps, and just do your best. It's unforgiving. It's probably one of my most hated areas, as for some reason, in my first run, I got through this quite quickly. In this one, it took me so long. I actually had to edit out so many failed attempts at this. And even with all those failed attempts, we still managed to do this on time. Just showing you how much time we actually do have. So we get through here, we get to the exhaust organ. And you notice me dying there because I made a bad edit. That's fine. But yeah, I tried to edit it with me at the bench. We go to the bench, and we fight Phantom. Now, Phantom is the same as Lace in a way. You're just hitting and getting distance. He is more forgiving though with his counter attack, as you've got plenty of time to sort of see it coming. So yeah, just smack, 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 smack again, parry, dodge that, parry, dodge that, and yeah, just a couple of pogos when he's on the ground. He's a fun fight as well, especially in this kind of run when you're not very well equipped to deal with him. Like when you are this kind of like under-leveled and you know you don't have all your stuff. And I kind of really enjoy this. It's a very fun fight. Because in my first playthrough, as in like my very first playthrough of Silksong itself, where I 100% completed it and took my time with it, this fight was over so quickly because I had, 10 masks, I had full silk, I had all my tools. My needle was fully upgraded and everything. Like, he went down so quickly, so I never got to experience Phantom the same way that other people did until now. Because we're on the second phase because he's doing the slam attack. And we just want to dodge that when we can. So yeah, again, like Lace, when she slams down, you can run in and get a free hit in. Because he's not doing anything. Except when he moves this quickly. Don't do when he's moving that quickly. Now the issue here at this part is, there's not really save points to kind of hit him, just you have to take it when you can. Because you can do it when he slams, that's one bit, because he does that porting away and he teleports you, don't know where he's teleporting to. Is it going to launch his needle? Is it going to run at you? Is it going to parry? It can be difficult to see that, so just again, take hits when you see them, dodge away, take a hit, dodge away, hit, dodge away, and that's it. See you like that, or me with that contact damage again. Yeah. I think there's a point here where I mess up quite badly. Yeah, it's here, I think. Yeah, I didn't get away in time. I was like, oh no. I take all that contact damage. And we only did that one hit in, so I wasn't at one life, I just needed that one hit. And so we parry. Boom. Dead. And that is us. Nice and simple. I get the cross stitch for it, and off we go. Up, up, up. This is our moment. We're going to be going to the Citadel. So we go through there to get the memory locker before we go down. We go on the bench. We unlock the bell stop. And now we're in Act 2. Now normally we would talk to Lace here and we would fight some guys, but I've just, edited that out. Now, when we're going up here, I went back to normal to show you that we go to the left, don't follow these spikes like I did. But if you stick to the left-hand side, right, you can get up this bit really quickly. So you can just dodge him, go under him, jump up, jump over this guy, stick to the left wall. When you get to the top here, you can hit off that bell, go back to the left, and then up via the little platforms. I normally dash to there and jump off and hit off that first bell to go onto the platform, but if you mess it up, you can hit off the second bell and bounce up the way. And it's just, that's a good quick way of getting it up to the top when we're wanting to go to the Cogwork Dancers. Watch out for the smoke, because I did not, and I got smacked by them. And we're just jumping and pogoing off of them. Now, Cogwork Dancers, don't be fooled, they are an easy boss and they're a very fun boss, but where they land, their area of damage is further than you expect it. So what we're doing here, we're just picking one, we're sticking to that one on the left hand side, because these guys do not share a health pool. They are two separate health pools. So if you try and hit one and the other, you're just adding more time on. So try and pick one and follow where they go. So obviously the one we want's off to the left. So we're going to the left. Back we go. And I jumped into that one there. And notice I'm sticking to that same one. When they do that, whatever side they started on, that's the side they go back to. So when he jumped to the left, when he jumped from the left to spin in, or after the spin, he's still the one on the left hand side. They don't swap over. So when we get to this phase, put on the Fleabrew. We get to this third phase and then get in those extra hits. I somehow got smacked by that, that's fine. Notice I'm ignoring the other one to make sure I'm always getting the one that I'm targeting. I was going to say, oh, look at the range of that, but I think I was just in the middle. There was no one to blame but me there. Yep. There we go. Take it safe, take it slow. He's up at the top. Saves one on the left. See, we follow the same one all through. And now we come to the saddest fight in all of Silksong. I don't think anyone felt good in this fight. No one felt good in this part. It's just horrible. Right, now that Cogwork Dancers are done, we find out the next part of what we need to do. Yep, and so we unlock the bench and we go down, but before we do that, we go down to the left and into this arena fight because we want to get something here. I wonder what it could be. So fight these guys. Fighting that guy, the one with the shield, I hit him, and then because whenever you hit his shield, he'll automatically do an attack. So I hit him and then parried, just for easy killing. And there we go. Look at that. 7 out of 8 Mask Shards already. So now we do Cogwork, the Cogwork Core, the Cogwork Core as normal. Even though I'm messing up. Mind pre-patch how this used to do, like those saws used to do, like in Cogs used to do 2 damage to you. Oof. So yeah, we unlock the door and we come through this way. And this takes us to the Whispering Vaults. We're going to do an arena fight here. Because you unfortunately can't skip this one, you have to. I like to get rid of the flying guys first if I can. Especially that guy with the bell, he's probably one of my most hated enemies. because it's such a piddly, annoying attack that bounces and goes where you don't expect it to. And we kill that guy, and off we go. Now we go up to the side here, unlock that, so we can get to the conclave. So again, we've got that bench just in case you need it for an easy run back. And obviously we unlock it, we walk out and we go back into like cancelled animation. Right? I go into the wrong room here. And I believe it's a room just above it. See, I've jumped over it. So there's a room just to the bottom left there, that's where we want to go. And I'm just ignoring it completely because I'm like, hey, where am I going? What am I doing? Is it up here? Is this where I go? And I go, no, wait, no, it's not. It's down here. And in here's a little puzzle room, right? So I'm going to show you how to do the puzzle. We smack that one. We jump up, smack that one. And then we go into the middle, which I just don't do here for whatever reason. I'm like, oh wait, no, it's not that way. So yeah, so we go into the middle here and hit that one up. We then jump up to the side, we go in, hit this one to the left, hit one down, hit the middle ones to the left, go in, hit them up, and that is us. We now have a pale oil. So I just run back through here because we're still not done. And again, I get so lost where I just go the absolute wrong way. There we go, up there, we hit that up, and there's our final Mask Shard, 8 of 8. So now we have 2 extra masks to help us out in the game, which gives us a total of 7, which again, when most enemies are hitting you for 2, that's still 4 hits. There's not much difference between 7 and 8 masks in this game. Now we go back to Bellheart because we've got the pale oil. We upgrade our needle for a second time, and then we go back because obviously we unlock the door. We go up and we go to fight Trobbio. Look at him! Look at our boy! Theatrical, magical, wonderful, and fabulous! It's the amazing Trobbio. So Trobbio. There's a lot going on here. Weirdly, try not to be distracted by all the glittering and flashing lights. Just be aware of things, or where things are and when they're going to explode. Avoid the whirlwinds. Don't do what I did and don't run into them. I'm probably going to run into them at some point as well. At least I ran into that. So yeah. Yep, there we go. So again, you're like all the bosses, you're figuring out the pattern, you're smacking them where you can. You can do a pogo when he's spinning as long as you manage to get away from when he releases the whirlwind so you're not hitting them as you're pogoing. Taking your time. I think one of my favourite times to hit him, see I got caught out there. One of my favourite times to hit him is actually when he does his glittery flashes like those, because he stands still for that. And you can get in a good couple of hits. Whereas when he does that, I messed that pogo up. When he does that, it's just so difficult to hit him when he's whirlwinding. Missed it again. See there, good couple of hits when he's flashbanging. We're on to the next phase. We've got a nice stagger in, and we just smack him about at this point. That was also lucky, the way that they all fell and he was stuck in the corner. We managed to get in a good few hits like that, avoid those big blasting lights. The lights are for Trobbio and Trobbio alone. No one else is allowed to steal the spotlight. That was just unfortunate that he went from... He just went in from tornado to tornado to tornado. That was just annoying. Boom, boom. And I believe at this point it's one more. No, okay. There's some point where it's one more hit. I think it's here when I'm. Yeah, there it is. I knew it when I'm on one life. Trobbio! He's so magnificent and so dramatic. And we get our claw mirror, and off we go. So I go up here for absolutely no reason because I went the wrong way. We go down here to the underworks. Now when we get to the bottom, send the lift back because we're going to go under there when we come back this way. We're going to go under instead of up. Sit at the bench, rest away, up here, and then we go down. So this is us going down to get our Clawline. So we just go through this platforming section, up to the top, and we go up twice. See that lever? That's the lever we want. Boom, we get Clawline. And we just do our wee platforming section. And here's an arena fight. Smack them all about. And we're done. So we sit at the bench again because otherwise it would save at the Clawline, not at the bench. In case anything goes wrong. And we go under. And we go through this horrid little spidery section. And up we go in the third one here, up to the top. That leads us, we got to get a bench, and it leads us to the sacred cylinder. And then we go back to the Whispering Vaults. And I completely forgot where I was going, so I do get lost a couple of times because I couldn't find the Vault Keeper. And I kind of got lost myself. I was like, where is he? Where am I going? If I just went up that way, I would have got him. But nope, I went the wrong way, looking for him. Where is he? Where's he going? So we go back up here where we got a Mask Shard and go up the way around there, and he's just to the side. And there's the Vault Keeper's Melody. So that's 1 of 3 done, and we just go back all the way along. Yep. I don't know why I slowed that one down. Clearly I just forgot to speed it up. So we go back to the Cogwork Core and we continue to go up the way. Try not to do what I did. Twice. And we poke ourselves up. We hit that. Use this bench so we can have ourselves a decent run back. Through here. Unlock that bit in the middle. Unlock that. And then we've just massive platforming section here. This is just skill issue. You just need to do it. You need to persevere. Just do it. There's no real guides. There's no real skips that I know of. Just do it. Yeah, you notice that I'm struggling here. I actually go down to 1 life here, and I'm like, oh no. But we get to the top. It's all fine. So I've slowed this one down, so it's once at the bottom, we skip the second, and we hit the third one twice, and hit the top one once. So it's 1, 0, twice, once. That one, 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Sorted. Next one. I think I had that wrong. Oh, was that 1, 2, 3? Yeah, it was. That was 4. That was 5. So I think we're only meant to hit it 4 times. But this one's right. 1. So second one once. Third one 0. Fourth one 1, 2, 3. And then the bottom one's messed up. I was like, oh wait a minute, what's going on here? Yeah. So I hit that one 8 times in total, so you might only do that one 4 times. So this one will go 1, 2. And the second one is 1. Third one is 1, 2, and 3. And the fourth one is 1, 2, 3. And we're sorted. And I just love this animation. I'll say animation, just a cinematic moment. it even still gives me some chills even now. Just seeing all the eyes light up and everyone joining in with that choral. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There we go. 2 of 3 done. So yeah, I do die at this point. You'll notice that my life now is back to full and I get my my little cocoon back. But we just go all the way back down. We go down the middle. I accidentally talked to them because I don't know why. We shouldn't have done that. But we go to the left here now. We go down the way and all the way down and to the left and then we go up. And just up. I opened up that door because it was a breakable wall and I just did it because breakable wall will have to. We go to get to the top there, go to the left, go to the bench and up we go. And we're going to do the high halls now. Now, this section of the high halls is pretty easy. We're just going up and up and along, right? We're just kind of following the path. Trying not to fall down. And I go up here when I shouldn't have. We're meant to go down following those spikes. There is a moment that we stop. Here, we go through this door. This is why we got the Craftmetal. Because this is where we build our Cogfly. Woo! And then we go all the way down, avoid the spikes, bit of platforming, get the bench, equip the Cogfly, use your memory locket as well before we forget, and equip your Fleabrew too. Oh, and equip your Clawline. Now, the high halls here, there is a method to my madness. Now, I kind of get pinned in the corner here, but I just kind of smack them about as fast as I could. That is not a viable strategy, don't do that. But what I tend to try and do is the first couple of ones are fairly easy. They're all kind of like, they're not really annoying enemies, they're kind of easy enemies to deal with. But after this, I start going exclusively for the flyers. And you'll notice this. So I go straight for the little bell guy. Straight away I go for him. And then we go for the silk spider. And then we go for the big guy. Or I'll say the big guy, or the more knight-like person. These ones are fairly easy as well, because it's just the 2 of them. However, a silk spider does appear when you kill one. There he is. And I try to get him, but I'm hitting her at the same time. So that's fine. And then we just get rid of him, no bother. These guys just avoid, obviously, the ones in the middle. Oh, well, I say the ones in the middle, but the little protective bees, or whatever they want to call them. He's got the little cogs. And just try and smack him. Then we smack the other one. Not much to say about this one. This bit's relatively simple. And then this bit here, this is a halfway point. This boss is actually fairly easy. He just deals massive damage, so you just need to be aware of that, that everything he does is going to be like 2 masks worth. So just dodge, hit, dodge, hit, and he's done in no time, honestly. Especially if you're not taking damage, you're going to get the Eva bonus. Right, again, hit the flyers first, then I get him. He's on the ground, I hit him a couple of times, but I immediately shift focus onto the flyers. There he is, the silk spider coming in. It's just so annoying. I can't get him, so I'm going for the silk spider. If there's an enemy that you really want to get but you can't reach, just go for the next annoying one. There we go, and then the guy on the ground. He's a pile of piss. Dead easy. Immediately go for the bell guy here. I get caught out, but I'm like, no, he cannot live. And because I'm under her, that makes a great vantage point for me to do a lot of damage. Getting under these guys is really good if you can, but obviously if you can't, just take your hits when you can get them. Now this one I went for the pin needle guy first, purely because he's a bigger target and it's easier to dodge them as opposed to, well, I say easier to dodge them as I'm getting smacked about the place, but it's easier to do that rather than the pin guy throwing his pins all about the place. Now here's the hard part. We immediately launch our Cogflies, try and get them, like notice they're on either side of me, and move away to try and keep them on the same side. I activate my Fleabrew, and I'm just going in, taking hits when I can, pogoing when I can, constantly moving from side to side to ensure that both of them are on the same side as each other, not one on one side of me and one on the other. And there's that contact damage that I love so much. Okay, well, we just keep dodging, we just keep doing that. Dodge, dodge, dodge. And eventually, once you've done enough, one of them will go down. And when one goes down, that makes the other one so much easier. And we're never just like the first one around, we just dodge, hit, dodge, hit. This did take me a few tries. I know it looks seamless here, but I did have to do a lot of run backs. It took me a while to get that. So don't worry if it takes you a while as well. You have time, that's the most important thing. You actually have more time than you think. We just dodged in, we go in here, we use the bench for an easy run back, and we go up and we fight Lace. Now I did die to Lace here, so you will see a cocoon. But again, you know, we're editing. Get our cocoon, and it's the same thing. Now, Lace is a lot faster here, but it's the same thing. Haste, not speed. We hit her, we dodge away, we try and avoid attacks the best we can. Even I get hit by them sometimes. I am not a god gamer, but we try. So we hit, we dodge, we hit, we dodge. We hit, we dodge, we hit, we dodge. We hit, we dodge, we hit, we dodge. And obviously sometimes we get caught out by that counter attack. And sometimes we just get caught out in general. Now Lace here, for those interested, with the upgraded needle, she takes 62 hits to put down. With the Eva bonus, if we actually get that in without being hit enough, that would also go down. So she takes about 50 to 62 hits depending on how much damage you're doing. But 62 is probably the safe number because I got hit a lot here. So we can see, I think, yeah, we're on phase 2 now because she's doing that dodge sign where she leaves the aftertrail of explosions. Or say explosions of just bubbles. We heal when we can. She gives it a big laugh whenever we're on phase 3. I actually, and then we let the Cogflies fly. And then we activate our Fleabrew as well for good measure. And then we start kind of getting a bit more bold. Because we know she's almost dead, we're just going in for it. Our Cogflies are doing work, our Fleabrew's doing work. We can safely heal. It's all going well for us now. Even if we keep getting contact damage. Again, when she dashes down, we can sort of get in and try getting an extra sneaky hit in if we want. And there we go. See there, where I run in, there we go, run in for that hits. And finally, she is down. And then off we go. Oh, actually first we need to get our silk first. So we jump up here. And we jump away, get our silk, off we go. Now, in here, we obviously go in, we use this at Terminus, the bench, just to give ourselves that run back. I go through the other side here, I go into the wrong room, and I go down, and we unlock that to make the run back easier, just a little bit. Up and up we go, don't hit the spikes, you can pogo off them, just don't hit them. And there, you might notice that little glitch there. That's because I did fight Grandmother Silk before, and I lost. But it only took me 2 attempts. So I lost in the first one, and on the second one, this one here, we get it. So the first phase of Grandmother Silk is actually fairly easy. It's nice and slow. And nice and slow, you're just dodging between the nails. And off we go. I do apologise if you hear purring in this, because my cat has decided to say hello while I'm recording. But yeah, we just dodge between the nails, jump over our attacks, just telegraph them as best as you can. This bit is really, really nice and easy in my opinion. Yeah, you agree too, don't you? It is nice and easy. Yep, we just dodge those. And obviously attack up as well when we're like this so you don't bounce back. By hitting up, you know, you don't get the same bounce back effect, so always try and attack up when you can. And then she goes down, we heal up, and then obviously just dodge the rocks. And we let our Cogflies fly. Now, I've only got the one here because I didn't have enough materials to make any more. So I've just got one lonely friend helping me out, and I've got the Fleabrew active. So we're just trying to telegraph what we can, dodging everything, make sure we don't get hit by the rocks, and just smacking Grandma while we can. Because she's been horrible to us, she didn't get us a birthday present or nothing. By the way, those spikes when they come up, as you saw that, hit them twice, they'll go away. You can actually hit them out of existence. So, bang twice, bang twice. I get caught here, and I don't know how. I keep seeing this footage all the time, and I don't know how it is I got caught. I think it's maybe caught me on my toe. But it's fine. Hit them away, dodge the nails, and smack her about. Get the Fleabrew going. And there we go, and that's me all out of brew. But as you can see, a fairly straightforward fight. Just don't get caught by locals, caught by the web, because that's 3 masks of damage, and we don't want that. But all those hard hittings, all those hard hits, that's why we've got 8 masks. That's why we collect, oh sorry, that's 7 masks. That's why we collect the 8 shards. Give us that little bit of extra protection. Makes it a bit easier for us, especially in fights where we're getting a lot of damage dealt to us. And down she goes. Get bound. We'll take all your silk. Cheers for that, Grandma. And there we go. The game is done. There. A successful run. So, congratulations. So, as the end credits go, even though they're going at speed, just to recap, Moss Grotto, you do fine. We go through the Marrow, we do the Marrow Skip, we go up, we get our Fleas, we go to Deep Docks, we get our Swift Step, we get another Flea, we move on to Farfields, where we get another Flea and a Mask Shard, and yeah, and look at that, 4 hours and 30 minutes and 5 seconds. Done. We go and get our Mask Shard, we come out of that, we go get the rest of the Fleas, wherever they might be, well, via Hunter's March, whatever else, and once we've done that, we use the Fleas to skip Greymoor completely, go through Bellheart, go through Shellwood, do the Shellwood skip where we skip Sister Splinter, get our Cling Grip, go back, get our remaining Mask Shards that are in Act 1, and then make our way from Greymoor to Sinner's Road, up to the Mist, straight to the exhaust organ. We fight the Phantom, we go up to the Citadel, right, and we go to the Citadel and we go up to the Cogwork Core, we go fight the Cogwork Dancers, we go to the bottom, we get another Mask Shard, we come out, we do it normally, and we get ourselves to the Whispering Vaults, we go through that, we get our Pale Oil, and then we go and find Trobbio, who we then... Oh, actually, before we fight Trobbio, we go back to Bellheart to upgrade our needle with the Pale Oil. Then we fight Trobbio, We use him to go through the underground, the underworks. We get the Clawline. We come back up via that way. We get the cylinder, and also remember we get the last mask shard there. So we have a total of 7 masks for our health. So yeah, but we get the cylinder. We do that. We come back up. We complete the rest of the Cogwork core, which is going to be a lot of platforming. We get to the very top. We do the little puzzle. We get the second one. We come out of there. We go back down into the middle. We go to the left, run all the way along, go down, and we go towards the high halls. We go all the way up to the top of that. We do the arena, which is a hard arena, but we do it. We get the third melody, and then we go. We fight Lace. We fight Grandmother Silk, and that is us done. So yeah. That is how we complete that in under 5 hours. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this has helped you. Again, I will mark in the description where all the different points are. And do be aware that I have other content here. I've got ASMR stuff that I've got going on. I do stream as well. So if you ever want to catch my streams, my links are all there. Just hopefully I will see you all again. Just merry sales, guys, and happy adventures, and may your runs be speedy. Until next time.